All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to share with you my own personal secret formula, and how you can basically take $1,000 for anyone that's interested out there who's looking for or to find a way to be able to trade with a specific strategy and turn it into $10,000. It's not going to happen overnight because you got to think about it. You're using a small amount of funds. And I know a lot of you may not have, say, for example, is to start off with, $1,000. So you're going to have to, take some time to save up. But if you do have $1,000 or you get to that point to where you can save up for $1,000, we're talking about money that you don't want to be using to pay your bills with. It's just extra side money that you put away for your focus and goal of day trading in the future markets. In specific, I would really focus in on the Micro Nasdaq Futures. Okay, I'm going to share with you just mathematically how you can do this trading with one contract. Now, it's going to take a little time. I would definitely say, give yourself, a goal of 3 to 4 months, and you can be making money along the way. So this is for anyone who's looking for a side hustle or to make some side income. So I'm going to share with you how to grow a small Micro Nasdaq, okay, or MNQ account and turn it into $10,000 with not much, involved. Basically doing it from scratch with just a, small amount of funds. So then I'm going to share with you, showing you example using the Nasdaq. Okay, I trade the Nasdaq, but you can do the same thing with the micros. Please, if you're a beginner watching this, trade the micros. Now, I do have a free PDF. Okay, which outlines the strategy and how I trade every single day using Rangebar charts. Yes, Rangebar charts, because that's the way I trade. I know a lot of you probably saying, well, what are those? Spend some time on the channel, kind of researching or just understanding, looking through the video content of how I trade this specific strategy. This is the same strategy that a lot of people who are part of the Discord, who are part of this community, trade too. A lot of them, most of them have converted over from using time-based charts for one to trading range bars. They love them because they're cleaner to the eye. There's opportunity for more setups, what I'm trying to say. Now, I did put together a PDF before I share with you, the formula right now. That is free. And if you want a copy of it, that outlines basically my multi-chart strategy where I'm walking you down, scaling you down from one chart to the next chart, step by step, and what to look for and what to do. Please make sure to comment down below. The title for this PDF, it was focused around the S&P 500 futures, but the strategy is universal. I just made the PDF in specific geared more so towards the ES futures because I was talking about the series of charts, the paired charts that I use for that particular market. Now, as I said, the PDF, which is free, the strategy within is universal that you can use across different markets. Say, for example, when I'm trading, or if I trade, say, for example, the NASDAQ futures or MNQ, I'm using a 320, a 120 scaling down to a 24 range chart. This PDF is titled The ES Futures Rangebar Blueprint, a guide to funding your freedom. It is free. All you need to do is to comment down below, ES Blueprint, please. Leave a comment down below with that. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and click the like button. Then head over to the Discord, guys. Join is for free. Send me a direct message with your YouTube username, and I will send you a free copy. Now, get into the video now. Let's talk about the math behind this before we kind of go through the strategy real quick. Now, let's say you have $1,000, right? And you hear me always talk about not leveraging or risking more than 5%, right? So, I'm sorry about that. So that's basically going to be times, let's just say 5%, okay? It's $50. You're probably saying, well, okay, $50, what does that break down to be? Divided by, the tick value, which is 50 cents per tick, that's going to equate to be 100 ticks, because that means that we can risk, if we divide that by 4, 25 points. We're going to risk 25 points to make 25 points. That's a 1-to-1 to get us at that $50 goal. Now, you may be saying, well, $50 is not a lot of money. Yeah, but nor is $1,000. You have to understand, the way to make money in this business is compounding. What I'm getting ready to share with you, this formula, it snowballs after a few months, okay? Each month, you'll be able to tackle on one additional contract. Now, I'm not telling you that you can't trade an additional contract or 3 contracts. You do want to have some limitation as far as the max number of contracts you want to trade. So this is just a very minimal approach with $1,000 of trading just 5%, which is $50. Meaning you're not risking more than $50, but you're trying to aim for $50, which is a 25 point loss with a 25-point gain, which is going to give you that $50 profit area. So imagine making $50 a day times 5, right? That's $250 extra a week times 4, which is on average about 4.3 weeks in a month. $1,000. So if you started with $1,000 and you were able to take home $1,000 by month end, guess what? What happens is now you have $2,000 rolled over into month 2. So in 30 days, an extra $1,000. So you have to see. Now, in month 2, now we're able to up the ante a little bit and trade an additional contract. Why? Okay, because now we have $2,000 times 5%. Okay, as you can see, we went from $50 to now $100 in which we're aiming for profit, which means that we're risking 100 to go for 100. All right, same thing. We're going with 25 points. Stop loss, 25-point profit area. We're just trading an additional contract every day now times 5. That's $500 a week. So now instead of making $250 a week, now we're making $500 a week times 4. Okay, $2,000. So as you see, month 1, we at the end of month 1 we made $1,000. Month 2 at the end, let's say $2,000. Now we're at $4,000 by the month at the end of month 2. The $1,000 we started with plus the $1,000 we made on the first month plus the $2,000 we made on the second month. So we went from $1,000 the first month. Now at the end of the second month up to $4,000. Do the same thing in repetition every single month. Basically, all we're doing is we're scaling up by trading one additional contract, which is going to give us that snowball effect. So if we go into the next month, now that we have $4,000, okay, we take 5% of that. That's $200. As you see, we had 50 to start with. We went from trying to make 50 to 100, now to $200 per day, okay, on each trade, okay? So now, if we do that every single day, trading the same amount, 25-point stop, 25-point profit. Now we're going for 3 contracts. That's the difference of, okay? Well, we're in month, what did I say now? We're into month 3. Yeah, so $4,000 times 5%, $200, okay? Times 5. That's $1,000 now per week, okay? Before it was $500 per week. Times 4. Now we've made $4,000. So we're doubling our money every single month. So now we went from making having $4,000, okay? And now at the end of month 3, now we're up, I'm sorry. Back up a little bit. Now we're at the end of month 3. So we went from month 3, now we've made $4,000 plus the $4,000 we have been accumulating or compounding over the last 3 months. Now we have $8,000 moving into month 4. That's how I'm trying to tell you this thing can really snowball by basically adding one contract every single month to the game, okay? That's all you're doing. Each month is adding the first contract. Yes, the first month, it doesn't seem like much, but once you get to that month 3 mark, that's when things really start snowballing, okay? So now let's say, again, like I said, on $4,000 times 5%, like I said, okay, that was $200 a day times 5 times 4. Now we made $4,000. With the $4,000 that we have already, okay, and that's going to give us a total of $8,000. Again, on $8,000 going into month 4, say for example, if you're able to do this times 5%, that's $400. Now we can go for, every single day or aim for. Now we're trading up to 4 contracts, all right? So if we do that 5 times a week, that's $2,000. At the end of the month, that's $8,000. So it starts to really ramp up very, very, very quickly. Now you may be saying, well, that's possible. How can it be possible if you have to be 100% in trading? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can say that, but it's really not that actual hard if you're just going for 25-point scalps, trading for 2 contracts, 3 contracts, 4 contracts, right? Okay, let's say you make a little bit of a loss, whatever the case is. You can make that back up by saying, for example, if you take a losing trade, you could go in and try to make the same thing up and maybe aim for some more points. Instead of making 25 points, maybe go up to 40 points, 45 points, whatever the case is. Still, I'm just giving you an estimation to let you know how fast things can kind of, spiral and start to, not out of control, but spiral to where it puts you up where you're compounding very quickly, all right? Some days may be better than the amounts I've shown you to where you may be doubling those amounts more so than just making the, average of $100 a day, $200 a day, $300 or $400 a day. It may be more than that depending on, just how well the market is actually moving and the setup that you're actually taking. But I'm just sharing with you, the formula is basically just not using or leveraging more than 5% of your account month to month. That's what I'm sharing with you overall. That's what I'm trying to share with you. All right. So you may not get to that. Let's say, for example, month 3, $8,000, or month 4, whatever, the amount it may be. You may do more than that. You may do less than that. But still, as long as you're able to be profitable and making money, that is the goal. You will get to that $10,000 mark if you're doing and being patient with the setups you actually take. Because I always talk about the key ingredients to the recipe in trading is patience, which leads into consistency, and consistency leads into profitability. I talk about that time and time again. Those 3 things will keep you above water and keep you profitable at the same time. Now, how does the strategy work? Keep that in the back of your mind, guys. 5% max, okay? 5% max. Start off with a small account. You can use the same thing when you're actually trading using the, or if you have a funded account with a prop firm, okay? Because, when you're first starting off with those prop firms, depending on the size account you actually purchase, what is the $1,500 drawdown, $2,500 drawdown? That is the actual amount that you actually have to trade with. If you blow that, then you got to start over. So I'm simply telling you, or even if you have your own funded account, brokerage account, $1,000 live account, you can do this, but you've got to start off small from month 1, just with that 5% margin. All right. Now let's move on. So the strategy is like this. We need to find out. I'll say this in lots and lots of videos. All you need to do is determine from a higher base chart what and how is the market trending. Well, we can see the market is bullish right here, right? But then we start to get this stair-step approach on my 320 range chart where I got a higher low, highs, higher lows, and the market is breaking structure higher. We got a channel where it's breaking and making new highs, and then it, basically we get that reversal situation here where we got like a left shoulder, inverse left shoulder, inverse head, inverse right shoulder. Boom, we blast to the upside and take out structure right there. So we're bullish to the upside. Earlier today, we weren't looking that way. But once we broke above, say, for example, this area here, we're looking, kind of, bullish to the upside. Now, the 120 is bullish to the upside. What we're looking for is alignment and confluence with the charts being and moving in the same direction across all charts, all right? So as long as we're bullish, then we're going to look for a key area of demand. If we're bullish, demand zones. Keep that in mind. So structure is number 1. Which direction are we moving in? Then mark up an area of demand. Say, for example, once we're bullish, here's the key area of demand. Aggressive buying. That's got to be the institutions more than likely. Yes, they run into the VPOC, but look, this is a demand zone right here. Once the market pulls back into this area right here on my 120 range chart, whatever the case is, or prior to, if we got a demand set up here, I'm going to mark it on the higher base chart. Mark it up on the 120. All we're doing is taking a scale down approach to now we're going to wait for a retracement back to the 120 demand zone, for example, right? Because we have a demand set up on the 120. Move down to, say, for example, the 24 range. Look, this is that area there. As we retrace back and hit into the 120 demand zone, is there any confluence to where there may be a demand zone resting on the inside? Say, for example, in this case here, from the 100 within the 120 range demand zone. Yes, right here. Look, there is a demand zone on the 120 range chart right there. Okay, range bar chart. Boom. So we've got 120 range demand, aggressive buying to the upside, comes back. Boom, 24 range demand zone right there. Get the rejection, go long. This is what I share with my group every single day. We have people that are doing extremely well within the Discord. That's why I recommend joining. It is free. And where your stop loss is going to go is at the point once the market or at the back end where you get the rejection off the entry chart. For me, the 24 range chart when trading either the Micro Nasdaq, the MNQ, or the full-on standard E-mini contract. At the back end here, wherever the rejection takes place, at the last zone point, okay, on the entry chart. So it goes on the back end here at 29,986. What am I aiming for? Look, all this aggressive selling, all those imbalances in between, the market's got to feel the imbalances going back to the upside. What does it do? Goes right back to the upside, to this area of supply pretty much, and fills every bit of that imbalance to the upside. You get into the trade here at the rejection at basically 29,992 or 93, and take it all the way back up here to 30,029. Lots of points they picked up there. Pretty much 30 points almost they picked up. No, more than that. I'm sorry about that. That is basically, we're picking up somewhere, but let's see, that's about where we get it. 29,993. So yeah, that's a very nice, about 36 points right there. Okay, somewhere between the 36, 37 points. Lots of points to pick up right there if you can hold that trade right there back to the upside. And the market's going to make its little pullbacks, and keep pushing higher here. But there are imbalances. We already have a high probability demand zone on the 120 range chart. So number one, find the direction off your higher base chart. Take your trades into the direction of your higher base chart. Mark up a zone on the higher base chart, your entry chart, wait for it to come back to the zone, which in this case here, demand zone on your higher base chart, and then see if you have if you have chart confluence where there may be on your lower range chart where you may have an opportunity to go long from. So this would be a demand area here. Okay, we've got confluence here, break structure, 24 range demand zone right there. Take the trade going back to the upside. If not, wait for the market to show you some bullish alignment back to the upside where it creates a newly formed area of demand. Wait for the pullback to a newly formed area of demand on the entry chart and take it back to the upside, aiming for these highs and these imbalances to be filled. That's what I do every single day. Okay. And that's what's been making people and helping people become profitable in this business. If you don't believe me, come over to the Discord. Check out the testimonial section. Check out the comments within the Discord channel, and you'll see people are using the same strategy, trading range bar charts and making money. Okay. All right. It's not complex. It's actually very simple, but you've got to be able to understand the concepts of how to trade this stuff correctly. That's why a lot of these individuals are part of our elite or ultra elite supporter group. This is the membership program through YouTube. Here on this channel here, if you're interested, there's a join button right below this video. See it, JOIN. If you click on that, you're going to see a few tiers pop up. The elite or the ultra elite supporter tier is where the blueprint, the cornerstone of how I trade, it really exists. That's where I'll walk you through setup after setup after setup. So much valuable content that's not on the public side of the channel, okay? Because I'm really going into detail. What you're doing is supporting the channel for a very small amount of only $6.99 a month, which is like 24 cents on the day. That's where you are receiving basically my mindset of these trades that I'm taking and I'm breaking down. These are the same trades that I talk about or I share, not talk about, but share over in the Discord. If you go to the Discord right now and you click on the trading floor where myself and everyone else who's part of the Discord, those that have posted and taken trades, I post my trades there, and then I'll go back for the elite and the ultra elite members and break them down in detail so they grasp an understanding, looking at market structure, price action, top down analysis, talking about where to place the stop loss, where to place your profit target, using the strategy, all surrounding every one of those trades. And there's tons of those trades, so it's like a series of videos that you can watch, tons of them. Get a pen, get some notebook, and take notes, guys. The strategy actually works. People are using it and doing well. Now, I cannot guarantee anything to anyone. You already know how risky trading is, because it's all about what you put into it, is what you're going to get out of it, how much information you know, how well educated you are, and basically, how you are as a trader. Because there's a lot of things that can affect people. Bad habits from trading something that doesn't work, trying to bring it in and merge it into something that does work. You can't intermingle things together. You got to have a fresh mind, a fresh perspective, a fresh viewpoint of things to understand and take the time to understand a new strategy. Also, there are things like people kind of conflict with their psychological things, greed, fear, FOMO, so many more. You've got to have your mindset and the checks and balances there as well. But the strategy does work. If you're interested in becoming an elite or an ultra elite supporter, click the join button right below this video. You see it there, that tab there, and then the tiers will pop up, and you have a choice of either picking or choosing the elite or the ultra elite, depending on which one you want to. You receive all my trade breakdown videos, the video playlist, plus a great video surrounding market structure. If you want to become an ultra elite, everything I just mentioned is inclusive. Plus, you receive my live recorded trading sessions where I record my sessions, the New York session, and then I record it, and then I zip it up, and then I make a video and post it for the ultra elites to actually watch my full-on session where I am. You see me engage in trades. You see me walking through top-down analysis. I'm spending time of mostly between half an hour to an hour of my trading session, and you can watch that as a recorded video. All right, so the choice is yours. Okay, but outside of that, that's pretty much all I have in this video here. I just want to share with you my recipe, my formula to where you can scale it up from taking just $1,000 and turning it into $10,000 or more. Okay, and then continuously moving and growing over time. I appreciate everyone that supports the channel. If you haven't taken time to subscribe, do so. Make sure to click the bell, turn your post notifications on. And last but not least, like I've always said, if you haven't done so already, please make sure to drop a like on this video. Now, if you want to copy that PDF, do what I said at the beginning of the video, and I'll send you a copy once you send me a DM over on the Discord. Take care. See you in the next one.